Well, you heard that they recently integrated with I think it was a Shopify with some of these like marketplace platforms where you could potentially buy things directly out of ChatGPT interface, right? Even don't go to the web store at all. Similar situations where people are not anymore going to the website to consume content, they consume content directly to this chat interface. This brings us also to another problem, is that typically when you do the search in Google, you will have, let's say, some Google AdWords, some kind of search optimization, right? And in this age, it is completely different, right? What is actually how you would define it, and how you would basically how your approach helps with this AI search optimization?
Sure, it's a huge problem because people like psychology might change, because we want to like consume content in general. We want to get like personalized answers, in Google, in like Bing, whatever you're using. You just put a keyword, you get like free ads, 5 links. You press each of the links, you double check the content, and only when you make a decision, and it's way more easier, it's way more comfortable just to go to ChatGPT, ask the question in your own human language with mistakes, with your intricacies that you might have, with all the personalized data that already ChatGPT has, and get the answer. It's a totally different user experience, and that's why most of the people are using it. That's why I built AI Click. So for context, it's like a tool that helps you to optimize your content. And how do you do that? At first you just need to understand how are people searching information in your niche and what prompts they are giving to ChatGPT, to Perplexity, or whatever. So based on your website content, based on all the fields, like all the keywords in your website, we generate like top 20 to 15 prompts that you need to check and understand like how you're comparing between like you and your competitors in ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini. And we basically run this analysis on a weekly basis. And like, for example, you run like an e-commerce shop. One of the prompts might be e-commerce shop for dogs, for example, like where to get dog food, and you as a dog food business, of course you want to appear in such response where a person in Latvia, in Vilnius, would ask such question. So we basically just double check this particular prompt, where you buy dog food, between 3 different engines, and after that we provide the analysis, like, are you mentioned? Is your competitor mentioned? What we are talking about? Like, what's the sentiment of that? So mostly ChatGPT provides answer based on Bing. Bing keywords is a bit different. It works pretty much a bit different from Google, so we are really like exact match keywords. So if you want to like rank well on Bing, you should like put exact match keywords on your site, to rank on Bing, and later on you will rank on ChatGPT.